All right, just me, Felix. Felix, you're here? Felix, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. Right, good. It's 4:32 right now. We're gonna start the class. All right, what we did yesterday. Well, first, let's remind today's date. Today's date is Tuesday, June, I think it's 29. Yes. Yes, 29. June 29, 2021. And we will continue with Unit 12. Today we are doing lesson B. Okay, we almost finished lesson A yesterday, but today we're going to try. We are still learning our learning objective for the unit, actually, is the simple past, passive voice. Okay. Well, first, welcome the two of you. Right now is sure. Well, I told you yesterday I was going to be late 5 minutes, but what I was doing was suspended, was canceled. I tried to be on time at 4:30. So no problem. This should be what we did yesterday, okay? So we start with the unit opener, right? We start with lesson A, talking about events, news events, using the simple past. We almost finished this lesson. We are going to see this lesson today. So this is almost checked, and we're doing this today. All right, this is it. Yesterday and today. We will continue talking about the same natural disasters using the simple past, passive, but we are going to learn about the object when you mention buy. That's what we said yesterday. You remember, buy. When you mention do it. All right. So we start with this, the opener. We continue talking about the news. We have pictures. We have reading. We did this exercise. Some of the grammar, simple past passive. I want to mention a little bit about more about this grammar. It's very important you learn this. You know, usually passive voice or simple past is usually when we talk about news, right? When something happened. Normally or usually you find this in news. For example, when you say a thief was caught in downtown or was caught in downtown. A dolphin was in Acapulco, say, Acapulco's waters. When I say waters, I mention, I mean ocean, sea. Okay, we were working on this yesterday, and we didn't finish this exercise. Yes, we didn't have time to finish it. But first, let me show you a little bit of the grammar from yesterday. Can you see the page? Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes?
Yes.
All right, please pay attention. It's just a little review from yesterday. Give me 1 second, it's loading. Okay, I see we have in the classroom, we have Jasmine, Felix.
Grammar. The simple past passive. Look at this statement.
A student found a bag.
It has a subject, a student, a verb, found, and an object, a bag.
A student found a bag.
A student is the subject. The subject does the action. The verb is an active verb. A student is the doer of the action, but we don't know very much about the student. The doer is not someone we know and is not important.
A student found a bag.
What
was it?
A bag is the object and the receiver of the action. This is the information we are interested in and want to focus on.
A student found a bag.
When you want to focus on the receiver action, you can make it the subject. Then use a passive verb. A simple past passive verb is a form of be, was or were, plus a past participle, found.
A bag was found.
In sentences with active verbs, the subject is the doer or the cause of the action.
A student found a bag.
In sentences with passive verbs, the subject is the receiver of the action.
A bag was found.
Here are more examples.
The authorities closed the airport.
The airport was closed. A teenager saw two bears in a yard.
Two bears were seen in a yard.
Here are examples with negative verbs.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
The driver wasn't injured. The accident didn't injure the passengers.
The passengers weren't injured.
All right. Can you remember the rules for the simple past passive? Let's see. An example of a simple past passive sentence is first one or the second one?
First,
Can you read it? The whole sentence, Jasmine.
First,
Can you read the whole sentence? Jasmine?
yes. An example of a simple past passive sentences is the bus station was closed.
Yes. Station, no station. Station.
Station.
Drop the E, not A. Station.
Station. Okay.
Okay, next. In passive sentences, remember we have sentence and sentences, singular and plural. In passive sentences, you can focus on the receiver of an action by making it the subject or object.
object,
Object.
object,
Object.
Okay, Felix, can you read sentence number 2? The whole
in
sentence?
passive sentence, you can focus on the receiver of an action by making it the object.
Yes, excellent. Good job. Simple past passive verbs are first or second?
Uh,
Second.
Second,
Second.
Second. Gibran, can you read sentence number 3?
Simple past passive verbs are was, were, a past participle.
Yeah, this symbol mass is named clause.
Plus,
Clause. Plus.
okay, plus.
All right.
Grammar. The simple past passive. In sentences with active verbs, the subject is the doer and the object is the receiver of an action. Use active verbs to focus on the doer or cause of the action.
A student found a bag on a bus.
Active form. Normal form.
In sentences with passive verbs, the subject is the receiver of the action.
In this case, a
Use
student.
passive verbs to focus on the receiver or when the doer or cause is not known or not important.
The receiver in this case
A bag
is
was found on the bus.
Yes.
The authorities closed the airport. The airport was closed.
A teenager saw two bears in a yard. Two bears were seen in a yard.
The accident didn't injure the driver. The driver wasn't injured.
The accident didn't injure the passengers. The passengers weren't injured.
Listen and repeat.
Listen and repeat, okay? You can close your microphone so you can open it. It's up to you, but you have to repeat. The purpose of this is for pronunciation, right?
okay.
A student found a bag on a bus.
A student found a bag on a bus.
If you see the form of this, a student found a bag on a bus.
A bag.
Like the link, I found a bag on a bus. Like all together, it's like one song. A student found a bag on a bus. Like you don't pause.
A bag was found on the bus.
A bag was found on a bus.
The authorities closed the airport.
The authorities closed the airport.
Remember, this is the, because you have th, and this is pronounced the, not the. Why? Because you have a vowel, right? The authorities, authorities. You have another th. No authorities. Closed the airport. The airport. You have another vowel here. The authorities closed the airport. Yes? Repetition, remember, repetition.
Yes, teacher.
The airport was closed.
The airport was closed. The airport was closed. I give you a tip. Try, if you have WhatsApp or a recorder in your phone, try to read and listen to your voice. Listen to your pronunciation. That's a good tool. You can do it on your phone or in your computer. If you have a recorder, well, you should get an app. It's easier. So you can listen to yourself, your pronunciation, your mistakes, and you can practice.
A teenager saw two bears in a yard.
Bears in a yard.
A teenager saw
Two bears were seen in a yard.
Birds were seen in a yard.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
You have another the accident injured the driver.
The driver wasn't injured.
Yeah, you use the driver. Why you have a consonant? The driver wasn't injured. Injured.
The accident didn't injure the passengers. The passengers weren't injured.
Okay, let's see. I told you to practice. Why? Because I'm gonna ask you. Jessica, number 1, here.
A student found a bat on a bus.
Diane. Number 2, Diane.
The airport was closed.
Well, you jump from here to here to there. A student found a bag on a bus. So second one is passive form. Here. Diane?
A bag was found on a bus.
Yes. He ran. Here. The authorities.
The authorities closed the airport.
No airport. Listen.
The authorities closed the airport.
Airport. No lleva ahí. No lleva ahí.
The airport.
Airport. Yes.
Airport.
Eliminate the I, airport. And the A sounds like airport. Gloria. Yes. Listen.
The airport was closed.
Was closed.
Listen.
The airport was closed.
Closed.
Okay.
Right?
The airport was closed.
Yes, not closed. Yes, excellent.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
Felix.
Yes, teacher.
The accident didn't injure the driver. The accident didn't injure the driver.
Repeat, please.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
Okay, pay attention.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
One more time, practice.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
Do you notice your mistake? One more time.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
Try one more time.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
Says the accident didn't injure. The stress is here, injure, and this is the. Yes, Alex? Why? Because
Okay.
you have a vowel. It's the accident didn't injure the driver. Try one more time.
The accident didn't injure the driver.
Why it's a injure? You see the stress here is in the I. Injure.
Injure.
Yes, no injure, injure. Excellent. Just keep working on your pronunciation. Yasmin.
Yes. The second teacher?
The driver
Okay.
wasn't injured.
Yasmin?
Yes. The driver wasn't injured.
Okay, Lucia?
The accident didn't injure the passengers.
The accident didn't injure the passengers.
Okay. Guadalupe, listen.
The passengers weren't
Yes, teacher.
injured.
Here, good afternoon.
Repeat.
Please.
One more time.
The passengers weren't injured.
The passengers weren't injured.
Listen.
The passengers weren't injured.
The passengers
Repeat.
weren't injured.
You listen injured?
Injured?
The passengers weren't injured.
Listen first carefully and then repeat. It doesn't say injured.
Yes,
The
teacher.
passengers weren't injured.
One more time, please.
Just pay attention, listen, and then speak.
The passengers weren't injured.
The passengers weren't injured. Injured.
Weren't injured.
All right, last time.
The passengers weren't injured.
The passengers were injured.
No injured. Why injured?
Injured.
No.
The passengers weren't injured.
Injured.
Injured. The passengers.
The
Lleva ese,
passengers
weren't injured.
injured. Injured.
Yeah.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Y suena la de injured. Injured. The stress is in the I, remember.
Injured.
No injured. No injured. Injured.
Injured. Injured.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember some verbs, you don't pronounce the E.
Injured.
Yes, injured. Injured. When you say injury, herida, injured.
Injured.
Excellent.
Yes.
This is a good practice for speaking, pronunciation. Just try to do it often.
Yes.
Okay. The simple past passive. Complete the new stories using was, were, wasn't, or weren't. There is one extra word. Okay, let's do it together. Let's see, number one. I need some help to read. Who wants to volunteer? Anyone? No volunteers?
Me?
Yes, Felix, please, number 1. You stop in the blank space
Okay.
so we can together.
Several people were injured when a roller coaster went out of control at the park. One person was seriously
One person
Was
seriously
Was
you was seriously hurt and
wasn't
and
wasn't
wasn't
and well
And wasn't?
wasn't
was taken.
wasn't
One
was
Wasn't.
wasn't.
wasn't
Are you sure it wasn't? Okay, let's put wasn't.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't taken to a nearby hospital. Make sure about this.
were
weren't.
There, there's 3 other people.
Where?
Yes, at the scene. A spokesperson says the theme park
weren't
weren't.
No.
no teacher no.
As spokesperson.
Okay.
What?
Lucia,
What
Was different.
was
okay. This is pronounced Felix theme. Theme. You have a th.
team
Theme. Theme park is parque temático, right? And this is control, not control. Control, like the control. Well, it's something in the same pronunciation. Control, like Spanish. Control. Okay, let's continue. Number 2, trains.
Where?
were
Remember, trains were delayed for several hours yesterday after a truck got stuck on a railroad crossing. Fortunately, the driver of the truck
wasn't
wasn't. Yeah, this is negative. When it says fortunately, yes, we need to understand the context. Gloria, do you have any idea of the last one? Traffic?
My street is very noisy, sorry. Okay, traffic were stopped at the crossing for 2 hours while workers clear the snow and free the truck. It's where teacher.
Well, this is traffic is single.
It's one single.
Was or where? Gloria.
Was what?
Was,
So,
yeah.
Was teacher.
It was is singular, is one. Okay, thank you.
All right, just remember, let's see, let's check the answers. Just let me make sure about this one. You say wasn't. You see? Was. You need to understand the context. One person was seriously hurt and was taken to a nearby hospital. Yeah?
Was.
No, wasn't. Just make sure about the context. Okay, these are exercises just to reinforce your knowledge about the passive voice. We will continue with passive voice during the unit. All right, let's do this together, please. You can take a screenshot. We are going to work in teams. Take a screenshot if you need to, because you're going to work together. It's going to be the same rule. You have 4, but in those 4, you have different spaces. Okay? I'm going to give you a few minutes, 5 minutes at the most, so you can work together. We are 8 people right now, so let's do 4 teams. Team 1, Felix and Jessica. Team 2, Gloria and Lucia. I'm going to be calling the numbers, okay? Pay attention. Team 1, Felix, Jessica. Team 2, Gloria, Lucia. Team 2, Team 3, Diane, Kiran. Team 4, Guadalupe and Jasmine. Let's go, please. 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's continue, please. I hope you have the answers. I see yes, Gloria, Kiran, and Diane. Let me see the others. Yes, Jessica, Felix, Guadalupe, Jasmine. Excellent. Let's do it together. We have 4 teams. We have 4 numbers. Team 1. Can you do number 1, team 1?
Me teacher, number 1.
Team 1.
Police, I want it.
Do you remember the names I gave you? I said team 1, team 2, team 3. Yes?
Yes.
No.
Me teacher.
Pay attention. Do you remember I told you this is your team, team 1, team 2, team 3. Who is team 1?
Okay, Lucy and me, teacher number 1.
Yes, okay, let's go ahead, please.
Okay.
Lucia and Gloria. These are doing
Okay.
number 1.
A 500-pound bear was found asleep in a basement on Tuesday morning. Yes? Okay.
Was found.
Okay. Okay, Lucy, you. Okay. Oh,
The bear.
Okay. The bear.
The bear was woken up. by a workman
Continue.
who said he freaked when he realized it was a bear.
Continue.
Okay.
Oh, Gloria.
Okay, sorry, Lucy. I'm sorry, teacher, I don't know. Wildlife officers were called, yes?
Called, not call it.
Okay, sorry. Called, yes, was called, called, and the bear was taken to a state park.
Is a token like this?
No, teacher.
No, sorry.
It's took.
Took, sorry.
Lucia, what's the past participle of take?
Taken. Was taken.
Yes. All right, ladies. It's bear, not beer. Okay, this is found, not found, found. Remember, it's bear. Okay. Lucía dice set. Como cuando tiene set, no es set. Set.
Set.
He freaked. He freaked.
Freaked.
No, freaked. Yes.
Freaked.
When he realized it was a bear.
Bear.
Please
Bear.
notes or write the pronunciation if it's easier for you. And of course, I just said cold, not call it. Okay, team number 2, please. Who was in team number? I am calling for the teams, Lupita.
Yes.
Who was in team? Who was in team number 2?
Yes, teacher. Sporting goods store was.
Listen, Lupita, you need to learn to listen. You need to learn how to listen. I am calling out team number 2. I mentioned at the beginning, each team is gonna be do 1. Team 2 is gonna be 2, and so on. So he was on team number 2.
Sporting goods store. Broke.
Lupita, were you in team number 2?
Okay.
Are you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Number 1 and 2.
Lupita, were you in team number 2?
Is broke. Was I
Hold
don't
on.
listen, teacher.
Wait. Okay, can everybody hear me? Jasmine, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Yeah, you need to learn how to listen first. I am calling out for teams. We said it's gonna be for team, right? We have team 1 was Gloria and Lucia. Now I need team 2. Who was team 2? No one remembers? Team 2? Who was in team 2? No one? Okay, no one was in team 2. Nobody was there. Okay, I will choose randomly. Diane, can you do number 2, please, at the beginning?
A sporting goods store was broke into.
Was broke? Like this?
Yes.
What is the past participle of break?
Broken.
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 Broken, Diane.
Okay. Was
Break, broke, broke. Okay, Lupita, you do the second one, please.
Yes, teacher.
And
Yesterday,
50 bicycles.
yes, 50 bicycle is stolen. Was
What is
sorry. What?
what?
Where?
Stolen.
Yes.
Okay, good. Remember this. This is stolen, no stolen. Stolen.
Stolen. Stolen.
Good. Okay. Judith, continue. A white truck. No, I'm sorry, Jessica. Judith is not here. Jessica, are you there?
I went through, was out outside the store around 5 a.m.
Okay, was, so. This is a past participle of see. Jessica?
I don't remember, teacher.
You don't remember the tenses. Who knows? The past participle of see. Verb see. Seen.
Sim.
Yes. And this is truck. Truck. Jessica? Not truck. Truck.
Truck.
Truck. Because you have a
Truck.
C. Truck. Yes. Truck.
Truck.
Our truck was seen outside the store around 5 a.m. However, security cameras. Gibran? However, security cameras.
However, security cameras were damaged during the breaking.
Yes, were damaged. Damaged during the break.
Damage.
So the tips.
Damage.
So the tips. Gloria, for the tips.
Yes, teacher. During the breaking, so the gifts was not catched on camera.
Thief is singular or plural?
Plural, teacher. Plural.
So you use wasn't or weren't? Gloria.
Where?
Weren't.
Weren't.
Was the past participle of cats?
Wearing.
Teacher?
Wearing, not wearing.
Gloria.
Cat. Sorry. Catch it.
No, it's caught.
Oh, yes, teacher, sorry.
Caught.
Teacher?
Yes.
Excuse me, the pronunciation is damaged. I don't know.
Damaged.
Damaged. Where damaged?
You're talking about this one is damaged, right?
Damaged. Okay, thank you.
The past participle is damaged with a D. Damaged.
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 Caught.
Caught. Okay, thank you.
All right. Number 3, please. Felix, number 3. Mr. Felix, are you there? Felix?
Me, teacher?
Let me hold on. I'm calling Felix. Felix,
Yes, teacher.
I am talking to you. Are you
Number 3. Okay.
there? Yes.
Millions of store bandits found in a police raid this morning. Police believe the money stole from a city bank 2 years ago.
Slow. First, millions of stolen banknotes
Was found.
Where?
Banknotes is singular or plural?
Where?
Felix, is singular or plural?
Plural.
So you use was or where? Was or where?
Where?
Where? Okay, excellent. What's the past participle of find? The past participle of find is
Found.
found. Found.
Found.
Yes, found, not found, found. Millions of stolen banknotes were found in a police raid this morning. Lupita, police believe
Yes, teacher. Is money was stolen.
was stolen.
Yes.
Police believe it was stolen from a city bank 2 years ago. Okay, can you read the sentence?
Police believe the money was stolen from a city bank 2 years ago.
Okay. Police.
Police
Well,
believe
uh-huh.
police believe the money was stolen from a city bank 2 years ago.
Yes, excellent. Just remember it's stolen.
Stolen.
Yes. I didn't say anything because police it could be British, but American says police. Or British say police. So it's okay. Number 4. Okay, I need a volunteer for number 4. You gotta be fast, remember, volunteering.
Me, teacher.
Yeah. Repeat that again, okay?
Yes. The pronunciation is the highway.
You read it, the highway.
The highway was closet.
Was, you don't pronounce closet.
Closet, yes.
No, closet, closed.
Closed. Okay. Sorry. Closed. Yes.
With a D, closed.
Closed.
Continue reading the sentence.
For several hours last night after a car.
Yes, stop there. One more time.
The highway was closed.
No closet. No closet.
Is repeat it, please, the pronunciation.
One more time, okay? The highway
Yes.
was closed.
Okay,
Closed.
Close.
Okay.
Yes, the highway was closed for several hours last night after a car.
Okay, you say here house.
Hours. Hours.
No house, hours.
Out.
No H. Hours. Sounds
Out.
like hours.
Out.
Well, Hours.
Hours.
Hours. And this is night. This is a basic word. Repeat that. Night.
Yes. Last night.
Yes. All right. Next. Jasmine.
Yes, teacher. A
7
car,
hours last a car.
yes. A car was hit by an oil truck, hundreds of gallons of oil.
Okay, by an old truck. Punto. Hundreds of gallons of oil.
Hundreds of gallons of oil
Yeah. Continue.
were were spilled
Yes. Excellent. Were spilled
onto the highway.
into the
Two,
highway.
highway. Two
Excellent.
passengers in the car
Uh-huh.
were taken to the hospital.
Were taken. Excellent.
Mhm.
We have to distinguish between when you're talking about singular or plural. So you have to, if you use was or were, and the rest is easy. You just need to know the verbs in past participle. If you don't know the verbs, it's gonna be harder for you. So you
Yes.
need to press the verbs, remember. And the driver of the truck, Gibran,
Yes,
the
teacher,
driver
wasn't injured.
wasn't in.
Wasn't injured.
Excellent. Good job. Good job, everybody. This is an easy topic. You should need to pay attention. Just the same, pay attention to every word, the pronunciation of every letter, every sound. It's very important for you to develop a good pronunciation. I am always telling you the same. So, but excellent, you have been doing good. Okay, let's do the last part of this lesson. We're going to practice speaking. The same, you can take a screenshot here. Per work, take turns retelling the stories about without looking at your books. Then prepare a story about recent news about to tell your partner. Well, let's skip this. Hold on. Let's skip that exercise for now. And let's try to do this one first. Speaking naturally. Naturally. Remember, it's naturally. Naturally. Breaking sentences into parts. You will hear the pronunciation, of course. Give me 1 second. Okay, please pay attention and we want to work on that one, speaking naturally.
Page 119. 3. Speaking naturally. Breaking sentences into parts. A. Listen and repeat the sentences above. Notice how long sentences are broken into shorter parts. The word with the new information in each part is stressed. $10,000 was found in a bag on a city bus. 2 large bears were seen last night in someone's yard. A jewelry store was broken into and some diamonds were stolen. The city airport was closed yesterday because of strong winds.
Yes. So as you see in each sentence, these are long sentences and they are breaking it. They are breaking the sentences in different parts. Where you see the red letters is where the stress in the sentence goes up. $10,000 was found in a bag in a city bus. You see, sounds dollars sounds stronger. Dollars, bag, bus. The same here. 2 large bears were seen last night in someone's yard. So it's just a sound. That's why it's the intonation. A jewelry store was broken into and some diamonds were stolen. It's like the words that you want to put some emphasis in the sentence, right? Is where the speaker wants you to pay attention. Like the city airport was closed yesterday because of strong winds. If you see how my voice raises from flat to up, down, flat, up. That's what intonation means in a sentence, right? Like $10,000 was found in a bag on a city bus. It's like this, like this. But that one depends on the speaker, right? What you want to emphasize in a sentence, what you want the listener to pay attention. They want you to hear dollars, right? Bag, bus. All right, let's practice, please. I say it first, then you go one by one. Let me see, it's 5:35. $10,000 was found in a bag on a city bus. Gibran.
$10,000 was found in a bank on a city bus.
Yes. 2 large bears were seen last night in someone's yard. Jasmine.
Okay. 2 large bears were seen last night in someone's yard.
A jewelry store was broken into and some diamonds were stolen. Felix.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Yes, are you paying attention?
Yes.
Yes, so what are they doing?
I read the sentence number 3.
Yes, right.
A jewelry store was broken into and some diamonds were stolen.
Okay, one more time. I'm trying to pronounce the correct way.
A jewelry store was broken into and some diamonds were stolen.
Okay, Felix, how do you pronounce this word?
Jewelry.
Say it again.
Jewelry.
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 Two sounds. Jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Forget the W and the E. Jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Yes. What about this one?
And some diamonds.
Diamonds. Jasmine, how do you pronounce this word?
Diamonds.
Okay, Gibran, how do you pronounce this word?
Diamonds.
Diamonds. Not
Diamonds?
diamonds. Diamonds. The E sounds like the vowel I, and you eliminate the A. Diamonds. Yes?
Diamonds. Okay, sorry, teacher.
Yes. No, it's okay. We are learning. Remember, we have to make mistakes. That's normal. We have to make mistakes to learn, right? It's part of the process. Okay, last one, last sentence, Diane.
Yes.
Last sentence.
And the city airport was closed yesterday because of strong winds.
Yes. One more time.
The city airport was closed yesterday because of strong winds.
All right, cool. Okay, Lucia, can you read the same but try to give the intonation? When you rise, you go down, flat, rise, down, flat, and rise. Lucia.
Can you repeat, teacher, please?
Yeah, you read the sentence, but in the red letter, remember, you have to go up, a little bit up, flat, up again, down, flat, and up again. I mentioned that before. When we talk about
What number? All the sentences, teacher?
Sentence number 4.
4, okay. The city airport was closed yesterday because of strong winds.
Okay. No strong. Remember, strong winds.
Strong winds.
Strong. Yes. If you pay attention, strong winds sounds like together, right? Strong winds. Strong winds.
Strong
All
winds.
right? Strong winds. Strong winds. Excellent. Remember, most of the words in English are like this. When you put them together, when you pronounce them together, it's like one sound. Like you don't make like pause or you stop. All right, questions about this lesson. Lesson A.
No, teacher, no question.
In this moment, no, teacher.
Oh, okay. Just remember the grammar part, the passive voice. Continue with passive voice.
Natural
The whole unit. Okay, Gloria. What do you know about natural disaster? Can you
Teacher,
mention
yes, okay, yes, teacher. I listen, I listen. Yes, lesson B.
Yes, no. Listen to the question. Pay attention to the question.
Okay.
Can you tell me natural disasters? Natural
yes,
disasters.
Yes, natural disasters is hurricanes,
Hurricanes.
How do you say temblores?
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. Okay.
Earthquakes.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Quemar. How do you say?
Wildfire.
Wildfire, okay.
Yeah, when the trees are like that. Lupita, you mentioned
Tsunami, teacher.
tsunamis.
Tsunami.
Jessica, do you have any idea about natural disasters? What happened? Tornado.
Tornado.
Tornado. Felix, any idea?
Volcano.
Volcano. Well, volcanoes are related to earthquakes, right? But it's not a disaster.
Teacher, is eruption?
Eruption volcano.
Eruption? Well, it depends, because an eruption is not a disaster. It could cause a disaster depending depending on the eruption, right? Where the volcano is. For some volcanoes, you have some earthquakes, right?
Teacher?
One more?
For example, forest fires.
Forest, yeah, it is wildfires.
Okay.
It's here.
Yes, thank you.
Any other one? We have storms, remember? Storms. Right now in Mexico, we have many storms, right? We have this hurricane named Enrique. If you read the news or you watch the news.
Teacher,
so
floods?
Flooding.
Flooding, yes.
What else? Diane, any other natural disasters that you remember?
Tormenta de arena.
Well, that's a sandstorm, right? Usually in the deserts, right?
Teacher, how do you
Yes.
say sequías?
Dryness. Could be a disaster, dryness, right? When we have dry season or rainy season.
Teacher?
Yes.
Another electric storms, cuando hay muchos rayos.
Electric storm, yes. When we have lighting, that's rayos, lightings. Lightings and thunder. Guess thunder. What's thunder?
When it's thundering with lightning.
Yeah, thunders, lighting, right?
Yes.
When the sky is dark, you know.
Teacher, swirls.
¿Es
O
what?
sea, cuando hay muchos swirls, algo así como remolinos, cuando hay mucho aire, ventolera.
Yeah, it's a tornado.
Oh, okay.
Same like tornado.
Ah, okay, tornados. Ah, yes.
A snow storm, teacher.
Snow storms, yes, we have, well, there are many storms in Chicago. Well, in the United States, snowstorms, like huge storms, like, you know, the worst.
Teacher, how do you say, for example, in New York, cuando, o sea, cae mucha nieve? O sea.
Yeah, it's a snowstorm.
Yeah. Ah,
And
okay.
We have a hail storm.
Okay. Okay.
Anyone know what hail is?
Solar storm.
Solar?
Solar storm.
Okay. But I was asking you, do you know what hail is? Hail.
Ácido.
We don't have hail in Guerrero, or well, maybe in Estado de Mexico, maybe Mexico City, Juarez, because we don't. It doesn't need to be cold. Hail. When you get like stones, ice stones from the sky.
Yes.
Granizo.
Do you know that? Granizo, yes.
In
That's
Mexico
hail.
City.
Excuse me, le quiero decir en español. Es que, o sea, cuando llueve y cae así como granizo, ¿es lo mismo que hailstorm? No.
Yeah, no, storm is bigger. Sometimes
okay.
you have like when it rains, just a few drops, right? So you
Yes.
get like ice instead of water, you get ice, little balls of ice.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
To
Thank
hail.
you.
And usually say it hailing, right? It's like when you say it's raining, you said it's hailing.
It's hailing.
Yeah, but normally hailing is just a few seconds, right? Because sometimes it's dangerous because you're getting like stones, like rocks made of ice. So it's kind of dangerous to be outside, especially for the cars. I don't know if you have seen movies. Well, I guess you have seen movies with hail. This word is very important. You pronounce it in the best way because you can say hail. Hail is different than hail. Hail is in here now. This is hail. Can you read? Can you listen to the difference? Hail, hail. La I es bien suavecita. Hail. And the other one is hail. Es más corta. Why? I have two letters here. Hail. Hail. Yes? There is a little bit difference in the timing. Hail, hail.
Yes.
Yes? You have two letters here. It's one sound. It's a diphthong. It's a diphthongo. And this is a monophthong. Hail. So, it's not that difficult. Okie dokie, let's continue. So, natural disasters, and we're gonna talking about passive voice. Okay, let's pay attention to this. Please write notes. You have some pictures here, and you will see. You need to pay attention and see which one they are talking about. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay attention to the audio. We have still 8 minutes. And you will tell me which one is which. You see the
Page 120. Lesson B. Natural disasters. 1. Building vocabulary and grammar. A. Listen. Which picture goes with each news item? Number the pictures. 1. The island of Puerto Rico was hit by Hurricane Calvin late this morning. Electric power was temporarily disrupted throughout the island, and many homes were damaged by heavy rains and strong winds. 2.
Quebec was hit by severe thunderstorms yesterday. Flights at several airports were delayed by heavy rains, thunder, and lightning. Last night, 3 families were rescued by emergency workers after their homes were damaged by flash floods resulting from the rains.
3. Firefighters in Australia say over 10,000 acres of forest were completely destroyed by catastrophic wildfires this year. Investigators suspect some fires were caused by careless campers. They believe other fires started when trees were struck by lightning. 4.
A shopping mall in Kansas was badly damaged by a tornado last night. A nearby town was later hit by a freak hailstorm. Cars were struck by hailstones the size of golf balls. Amazingly, no one was seriously injured by the tornado or the storm.
5.
A small town in Italy was struck by a minor earthquake this morning. The quake measured 4.9 on the Richter scale. Aftershocks were felt in several towns. Some homes were partially destroyed, but no serious injuries were reported.
All right, one more time.
Page 120. Lesson B. Natural disasters. 1. Building vocabulary and grammar. A. Listen. Which picture goes with each news item? Number the pictures. 1. The island of Puerto Rico was hit by Hurricane Calvin late this morning. Electric power was temporarily disrupted throughout the island, and many homes were damaged by heavy rains and strong winds. 2.
Quebec was hit by severe thunderstorms yesterday. Flights at several airports were delayed by heavy rains, thunder, and lightning. Last night, 3 families were rescued by emergency workers after their homes were damaged by flash floods resulting from the rains.
3. Firefighters in Australia say over 10,000 acres of forest were completely destroyed by catastrophic wildfire.
Hold on, sorry.
Page 120.
One more time.
Lesson B. Natural disasters. 1. Building vocabulary and grammar. A. Listen. Which picture goes with each news item? Number the pictures. 1. The island of Puerto Rico was hit by Hurricane Calvin late this morning. Electric power was temporarily disrupted throughout the island, and many homes were damaged by heavy rains and strong winds. 2.
Quebec was hit by severe thunderstorms yesterday. Flights at several airports were delayed by heavy rains, thunder, and lightning. Last night, 3 families were rescued by emergency workers after their homes were damaged by flash floods resulting from the rains.
3. Firefighters in Australia say over 10,000 acres of forest were completely destroyed by catastrophic wildfires this year. Investigators suspect some fires were caused by careless campers. They believe other fires started when trees were struck by lightning. 4.
A shopping mall in Kansas was badly damaged by a tornado last night. A nearby town was later hit by a freak hailstorm. Cars were struck by hailstones the size of golf balls. Amazingly, no one was seriously injured by the tornado or the storm.
5.
A small town in Italy was struck by a minor earthquake this morning. The quake measured 4.9 on the Richter scale. Aftershocks were felt in several towns. Some homes were partially destroyed, but no serious injuries were reported.
Okay, guys. Did you catch each picture? Could you listen carefully? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
All right, let's see. This picture. You see the palm trees. What number is that?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, Yasmin, what is about? What is this? What natural disaster is this?
It's a hurricane.
Yes, it's a hurricane.
Hurricane?
Hurricane, yes, no huracán. Hurricane, hurricane.
Hurricane.
Okay, number 2. What do you see in this picture? What number is that?
Number 2.
Number 2.
What is this?
Number
Diane?
2, teacher.
Like thunder, lightning.
Lightning,
Thunderstorm.
a thunderstorm, electric, right? Electric storm. What about this picture?
Number 5.
Okay, Gibran, what is number 5? Can you describe?
Tornado.
Number 5?
Tornado.
Tornado? Felix, do you have any idea about number 5?
No, teacher, I don't know.
It's
Yes,
earthquake. Earthquake.
yes, Jasmine says, yes, it's an earthquake. Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Earthquake. You have a TH, earthquake.
Earthquake.
Okay, what about this picture? What about this picture?
It's wildfires.
Yeah. What number is that? Lucia?
3.
Lucia?
Number 3.
Number 3. Gloria, what is the last picture? Here, what is this?
4, teacher.
What is that? What kind of natural disaster?
It's tornado. How do you say tornado?
It's a tornado.
Tornado.
Tornado. Let's visit one more time. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's 6 o'clock.
In Mexico, in Mexico is culebra de agua. How do you say?
I don't know. It's a tornado.
Okay. In Mexico, the people say, "Oh my God, it's a culebra de agua." Okay, thank you, teacher.
Es un regionalismo, culebra de agua, pero el nombre es tornado o tornado en inglés. All right, guys. Any questions, comments, doubts?
It's clear,
No, teacher.
All right, how was the class?
Excellent, teacher.
Tomorrow, as we are.
See you, teacher. Bye.
Well, I am not done yet. Wait. I know you want to go. I have some information for you. We have to finish Touchstone 3 this week, or maybe the beginning of the next one. But my plan is to have a review with you from unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, like fast, you know, not every lesson, but at least the most important, because I see some of you have like questions, doubts about the basic. So we will do that before the exam. Okay, so you can see all the level 3 in 1 or 2 classes, if that's okay for you. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent,
Yes,
teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're about to finish Touchstone 3, you step up to Touchstone 4, so I want you to be sure that it's a different level. It's a different level where you have to be exposed, or you have to talk in English most of the time, all the explanations as well, you have to understand basic questions, etc. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, guys, same time, please, 4:30 sharp. I'll be here. And don't forget about your homework. All right, see you tomorrow.
Thank you, teacher. See you.
See you,
Thank you.
teacher.
See you, teacher. Bye.
Bye, teacher.